what is the intention of people who make these commercials on TV, ads on phones, say for liquor and cigarettes? What's their intention behind that? Just to show it? Oh, yeah, we just want you to get entertained by it, uh, be enticed by it. But that's it. Let's have just look at it and have delight in looking at it. No, they want you to buy it. They want you to indulge in it. They really could care less. They they could care less what you do with it. The most important thing for them is just getting their money, right? But typically, when you buy it, people typically partake of it. So it starts with the look, the advertising on the phones, the TVs. Of course, you see people with it in their homes. Alcoholic dad, alcoholic mom, in the schools and at the work, on the streets, looking and looking and looking and seeing it, looking, they're having a good time with that drink there. Look cool. They're smoking. It looks so cool. The movie looks so cool. If I'm trying to fit in with my friends here and look cool, and you indulge in it, and what has that trap led to? Someone losing their job, hungover, someone abusing their woman, abusing their man, cognitive decline, cancers, heart disease. People wasting their money on those things when they could be investing that money. That money's growing with time. So they got caught and they got damaged. Why? First with the look. A fish can see that bait lingering, the worm lingering, and it goes for the bait and it gets hooked onto that line, and now it dies. It continues to flap around until it dies because it saw the bait and it got enticed by the bait, and it led to them dying. The other day yesterday I saw a video of, saw and heard lady, she and her husband are not doing good, really in a bad place. They agreed initially not to watch porn, but she's seeing evidence of not quote unquote sex scenes, but she's seeing evidence of him being part of sex groups, and he's seeing not really sexual videos, but not people having sex, but sexual videos. The sort of woman, in certain clothes, certain outfits. Bending over here and there, and she's a lot of sexualized videos, right? You like see a woman working out, which I used to watch before years ago. Woman working out, and it's not porn per se. Some probably say it's porn, but it's not sex. It's women who are being who are doing things in a sexualized manner, bending over, wearing all these, and they're doing it intentionally, knowing that these guys are watching them. They're doing it. I think a lot of them, they know that the guys are lusting and drooling after them. And that's one of the reasons why they get a whole bunch of views, right, and subs. So yeah, so the girl's husband is like watching these things, and she's not happy at it because it's not per se people having sex, but you're still being enticed by these girls. You're being emotionally enticed by these girls, and I'm not feeling comfortable with that. Like, I want to be the one that's looked at only. And another woman comment on that video and say that she saw her boyfriend, husband watching some Playboy magazine, looking at it, and she didn't say anything about it. So she got herself a magazine with the gay men and was looking at it, and her husband got offended. And she said, well, this is how I feel when you're looking at those girls. And she said after that, he never watched it anymore. He put the magazine away. Okay, I understand. And some people say it's passive aggressive. Some people say, well, what a good solution rather than arguing and fighting about it. But yeah, even I used to really struggle with watching porn. Years ago, I would be really deep struggle. Definitely, I'll probably watch a little movie, some sexual stuff to it, some enticement there. Even playing Grand Theft Auto. Some people going to the club in that game, and it's not real, but the fake girls in those clubs, they're just cartoon characters. Led me to real life porn. Women working out. That led me to watch porn. Women with workout videos. I used to try to justify and say, I'm watching cartoon porn, and then eventually I started getting more to watch the real thing, real life porn, and the anime got me to watch the real one. But the thing that really got me the most was the female wrestlers, because you got the female those who watch wrestling, you got the female wrestlers coming out, strutting, dancing, all sorts of seductive outfits, bending over and all over the place, and the wrestling, legs are spread, skin is all exposed, and everything is see some of their panties are part of it, and led me to watch it, porn, and eventually I came to the conclusion where this is what's leading me. This is my trigger. These are my triggers. So I have to now be honest with myself and say, well, I got to do what I don't want to do, which is totally not watch it anymore. It's entertainment, but at the same time, it was like that bait that was leading me to where I didn't want to go. So porn has led many people as a bait, has led to the downfall of relationships and marriages, like the fish that gets caught up and gets brought up out of the water and eventually dies. Porn is like a bait that's out there, and then looking turns to lusting, and lusting turns to contemplating, and contemplating turns to compromise, and compromise turns to illicit action. But all started with the look, a cascading effect, right? So I had to make the sacrifice. So not just for relationships, to have a healthier relationship, my wife and all that, but for my sake, for my purity, for my closeness with God, for me being empowered for ministry. I can't let that, nothing, hinder that, stop that. So I have to make the necessary sacrifice so that I can be elevated. So I pray that you would, for those who are struggling, anyone that's struggling, identify trigger points, encourage that person. What are your trigger points, and what can you do to avoid those trigger points? What can you do to solve your loneliness issue in a healthy way? And you really feel like you're coming home from work, you're really tired, and I got me a lot too. I come home tired from work, and then go and watch porn for some comfort. Well, what else can I do to replace that trying to bring some comfort to myself? Going home to for many years an empty bed, and no wife to please me for a long time. I've dealt with that. What can you do to replace that? So with healthier modalities, right? So yeah, there's trigger points for things, not just porn, for drinking, for smoking, for outbursts of wrath. People who have been sexually traumatized in the past. There's certain trigger points that have those flashbacks happening. People with PTSD. There's always trigger points that lead people to certain behavior patterns. So you have to identify that. You have to work with it. Whether a therapist, counselor, a friend, some good old education of reading, prayer, worship, different methods to utilize so that you can cut the problem at the root and say, this problem is sucking the life out of me. It's rooting in me in different ways. I got to get to the root, destroy at the root, so that it will not regrow. It will not grow ever again. All right. God bless you. I pray the victory over that wickedness. It is vile. It is treacherous. It has ruined people for so many years. I pray you be the curse breaker in your family. God bless you.